welcome back to YB Normal Rose, and today I am going to be doing my my top 10 TV shows to watch on Netflix. One of them is no longer on Netflix, but it's on like Amazon, I think. Amazon Prime. It's not a Prime original, but let's start with number 10. And number 10 is Stranger Things. Stranger Things basically follows 5 kids? 5 kids as 4 kids in the first season as they go and go on like spooky adventures, and it's a Netflix original, and basically what it's about is when a young boy manages a small town that discovers a mystery involving secret experiments. No. That's not the one. That's not the one. On his way home from a friend's house, young Will sees something terrifying nearby. A sinister secret lurks in the depths of a government lab. So basically, it's about these kids who go to find this boy who's missing, and they basically meet this girl along the way. But I can't tell you much. If you haven't seen it, just go watch it. It is a Netflix original, and it is TV-14. And I can't really explain it that well without spoiling it, so all I can tell you is it's about 4 kids as they go and look for their missing friend. And it's like it's a spooky, scary adventure. If you like shows like Supernatural, then that's for you. This is for you, basically. So that's number 10. And wait, let me stop. Number 9 is Haters Back Off. It's basically, I'll read the description because I don't know how to describe most of these shows, but Miranda kicks off her quest for fame by uploading a video to the internet. But the first spiteful comment sends her into a tailspin. So basically, it's Miranda's things, and she By the way, Stranger Things, going back to that, has 3 seasons and there's about to be a 4th. So if you want to catch up on that now. So basically, Haters Back Off is you know the YouTube channel Colleen Ballinger, she is in this as Miranda Sings, and it's her journey, like, trying to get famous online, and it's really great. She is really great. Unfortunately, the show only has 2 seasons, and there won't be a third, so you can binge the entire show on Netflix, but there won't be another season coming out, and it ends on a cliffhanger, which makes me so mad. But I love Colleen. I don't watch her religiously, but I discovered a YouTube channel through her show. So yeah, it is back off. And number 8 so far, all of the ones I've mentioned are Netflix originals. So you can just watch them on Netflix. And as for the rating on Haters Back Off, on Haters Back Off, the rating is TVPG. It may be a TVPG show, but it's a really good show. But anyway, number 8. Is called Creeped Out, and it's basically about this guy called The Curious, and he makes all these like things come true, and like so it's basically the plot of the first episode is Kim's thrilled when her new phone makes her more popular at school, until she realizes the phone's AI, Marty, is a little too interested in her life. So basically, if you guys have seen my binge-worthy or cringe-worthy on Creeped Out, you would know how I feel about this one, but I love this one, and so far there are 2 seasons, and I love this show a lot. Yeah. So, and again, I can't go into it very much without spoiling it. Just go watch these shows. And by the way, Creeped Out, yet another Netflix original, and it has I said it had 2 seasons, but also Creeped Out is is a TV PG show. So yeah. But anyway, number 7 is oh no. I'm gonna need to hurry this up. But but 7 is Spirit Riding Free, and I love this. Apparently, if you've seen like the DreamWorks movie, this is a spin-off of that. But it says, in a small western town, spunky ex-city girl Lucky forms a tight bond with the wild horse Spirit, while having adventures with best pals Prue and Abigail. And in the first episode, like, synopsis is, newly arrived in the town of Mirador, city girl Lucky struggles to fit in at school, but befriends a wild stallion after he is wrangled for timing. And it is a TVY7 rating, and there are, I believe, 8 seasons, and I don't know if there will be a season 9. I don't think there will be a season 9 of this show. But yeah, so that's number 7. And number 6 is Miraculous Ladybug, Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. I'll start off by saying, if you are going to watch the show, you can catch up, but then you'll really have to be patient for the next season to come out, because this is a French show, so it comes out in France first. And if you're like in a country that's not France, you're gonna have to be really patient for this show to get another season. People who watch the show know what I'm talking about. But basically, it's about this girl Marinette and this guy Adrian, and in their human forms, she is obsessed with him, but he is oblivious. And in their superhero forms, Ladybug and Cat Noir, he loves her, but she could care less. So it's basically about these kids in high school that um, love each other, but they don't know they love each other because they don't know their secret identities. And also, the first episode synopsis is Adrian is actually, after losing a contest for TV Weather Girl, Bitter Aurora is akumatized into the villain Stormy Weather, who traps Marinette's friend Alia in ice. That's another thing, if you're watching this on Netflix, the episodes are always out of order. But on Netflix, the first episode's synopsis is Adrian's best friend Nino is akumatized into the Bubbler, a villain who traps adults in bubbles and sends them floating away into the atmosphere. So that's number 6. And number 5 is a tie between the two different two different shows, but they're the same show. It basically got a reboot a year back, and the show I'm talking about is Charmed. And if you're thinking about like watching this, watch the original first, because I fell in love with the original after I fell in love with the original. Oh, by the way, Miraculous rating, I think, is TVY7, and Miraculous seasons are, it's now on season 3, and we're waiting for season 4, but on Netflix it's split into 2 parts. Season 2 and 3 are split into 2 parts. But watch the original Charmed first if you're going to watch this. Charmed is TV14 for both versions, and there's 8 seasons of the first Charmed and only 2 seasons currently of the second Charmed. The first one is on Netflix. But for the original Charmed, after a trio of sisters discover an ancient text in their mansion attic, revealing they possessed latent supernatural powers. Mischief and drama occur. So it's basically about 3 sisters, Prue, Piper, and Phoebe, and later on Paige. But only people who've seen the show know that. But in the new Charmed, it's Macy, Maggie, and Mel. Macy, Mel, and Maggie. And they find out that they are witches. And what the first Charm does so well is that the second Charm needs to work on, in my opinion, is the sisters in the original Charmed are sisters first, witches second. But in the new Charmed right now, I feel like they're more witches first, sisters second. The original Charmed is like, they remember that they are sisters, that they were sisters before they were witches, and this new one just needs to work on that a little bit more. But the first episode synopsis of Charmed. Sisters Prue and Piper Halliwell have recently moved into their dead grandmother's old Victorian home in the San Francisco hills. That is the first episode synopsis. We do meet Phoebe later. And as for the second Charmed, the synopsis for that: after their mother's tragic death, a trio of sisters bond over their newfound powers, vanquish demons, and band together to defend their magical legacy. So it's the same synopsis as the old Charmed, and the first episode synopsis of this Charmed is: where estranged sisters Mel and Maggie reunite after a tragic event. They meet a long-lost sibling and learn of their witchy destinies. I would definitely watch the original before watching the new one, though, because the new one probably won't make much sense if you don't watch the original first. Number 4. Yes, I'm almost done, but number 4 is Supergirl. So Supergirl is a TV-14 show and has 5 seasons now, but the first 4 are on Netflix, and this says to avert a disaster, Kara Danvers. To avert a disaster, Kara Danvers reveals her powers and true identity. She is Superman's cousin, now known as Supergirl, protector of National City. And the season 1 synopsis is: while Kara Zor-El adapts to living in National City and working for media mogul Cat Grant, she can't turn away from her secret Kryptonian superpowers. This is the only superhero show I really watch right now, but number 3 is The Worst Witch. Now, this is a show that I have not seen anybody talk about at all. And I feel like it really needs some recognition. It's a TVG show. It has 3 seasons on Netflix right now. And there's going to be a 4th one. I just saw a video and they confirmed a 4th season of this. And if you like Harry Potter, you will love, love, love this show. It's basically, after stumbling into a school for witches, a bumbling heroine comes to realize that she just might belong there. Based on Joe Murphy's beloved books. I've actually read, I think one, and I'm in the middle of the second one right now. But I started reading the books after I realized this was based on a book. But the first episode synopsis is, when a broomstick crash lands on her balcony, Mildred Hubble hitches a ride to Cackle's Academy and begins her training as a newly minted witch. Again, if you like Harry Potter, you'll really love this show. Harry Potter was the first fandom that I really fell in love with, so when I saw this, I was like, yes, please. Number 2, this is the one where if you don't want to go and download every single episode of this show, you need to watch this on buy the seasons on Amazon Prime, so you either buy all the episodes on iTunes or buy the season on Amazon Prime. But the show says, follow a group of outstandingly talented teenagers as they live through the highs and lows that come with attending the prestigious Keaton School of the Arts, from the angst and disappointments to the new friendships and crowning achievements, through diary-style confessions and dramatic cliffhangers. Backstage will lift the curtain on these would-be stars as they chase their dreams and deal with the day-to-day reality through being a student, a sister, a son, a girlfriend, a teen. Every episode is jam-packed with dance, instrumental, and vocal performances from rehearsals to concerts to opening nights. I love this show because I feel like I'm a really crafty person, and I want to go to school for photography, so I honestly really, really love this show. So check this show out if you have not yet. It originally aired in Canada, and it was a Disney show, and then it was brought off of Disney after, I think, one season, and then brought on to Netflix for its second season, and then brought off of Netflix, so now you can only watch it by buying it on Amazon or downloading the episodes on iTunes, or looking the episodes up on YouTube. And finally, the final show. And by the way, it's only 2 seasons. I think this is TVY 7. I don't think there's going to be a 3rd season. But finally, my number 1 show is Supernatural. And this is TV 14, and the first 14 seasons are on Netflix. And and it is basically about siblings Dean and Sam crisscross the country investigating paranormal activity and picking fights with demons, ghosts, and monsters. And then the first episode, I forgot to do the first episode thing for backstage. I'll do that after. But 2 brothers witness their mother's paranormal death and are trained to fight by their father, who aims to hunt down the thing that killed his wife. And before I go, I will go ahead and read you guys the first episode synopsis of Backstage. This is called The First Day, and the synopsis is: best friend dancers Vanessa and Carly embark on their first day at the prestigious Keaton School of the Arts and find themselves in direct competition. Singer Aaliyah struggles with stage fright. So, okay. So that is basically all 10 of my favorite TV shows. But the reason why I did this is because I'm going to start a new series on my channel starting tomorrow where I watch an episode of one of my favorite shows and then review it for you all on here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will have my over here I will have my Year 1 Why Vanilla Rose playlist right here if you want to catch up on all of my content. And if you want to see new content from me, you can click right over here and subscribe to my channel. Please do. I'm one away from 30 of you guys, and that would be just a huge accomplishment. And yeah, so subscribe to my channel to see more unique and individual content from me, and Also, also, you will see, from now on you will see show episode reviews every single day of the week starting tomorrow, and on the weekend you will see Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery videos. So from Thursday to from Thursday to Sunday you will see Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery videos, and from Monday to Wednesday you will see episode reviews from me. So I will see you next time, and remember to let your freak flag fly, and don't forget to be yourself, your weird and wonderful self. And I will see you next time with another video. Bye!